This material is ECOPak's EPX200. It is designed by people who make sails. You know what I'm talking about, those huge white things on boats that catch the wind and pull boats through like ocean storms, and they can withstand high winds and rains. That same material is now magically wrapped around a travel backpack to protect your travel things. This is the Travel Backpack Pro by Tortuga, and in my opinion, the materials that they use in and on and surrounding this backpack changes everything. We're gonna talk about 4 things: comfort, durability, function, and what actually fits in the bag. Like, we're gonna pack it out. Bookers, welcome back. I am Gio, and today we are going to tell the tale of La Tortuga. So when I found out this bag was $350, made out of the same materials used on racing yachts, I had to know, is this one of the best travel bags out there? Step number 1 is the comfort test. We're gonna walk 100,000 steps. See, the thing about backpacks is they all feel pretty good at first, but after 10,000 or even 20,000 steps, you start to notice things in the straps, in your shoulders. One of the first things you notice about this bag is it's rigid. It's very stiff. It has this plastic thing in the back that kind of holds the back panel support, very thick Velcro that you're able to adjust in the back, and we'll talk more about that during the function test. What genuinely feels different is the back of this bag. This honeycomb material and the foam padding that is used in the shoulder straps and in the back panel. And it feels different because it's a neoprene foam. This is the same material used in high-end bags. I can't say this with 100% certainty, but I believe Tortuga uses closed cell foam. It is firmer, more durable, it offers better support and water resistance compared to its counterpart, open cell foam. These are the things you're paying $350 for, if they're worth it to you. If you travel multiple times a year, if you want this bag to really last. The other thing you're gonna notice while wearing this bag is this deep center channel to keep it separated from your back to allow airflow to keep you a little bit cooler. But a lot of travel backpacks don't have a channel quite this deep that actually does promote airflow, and I have noticed a difference while I've been walking around with this bag. If you notice, the honeycomb padding that we talked about earlier is tapered. It is thicker up here by the shoulders, and then it starts to get smaller and taper down as you go down the shoulder strap. And that's done with design and aesthetic and function in mind, because you want less padding as it comes down the strap. And it's not just flat straight across, it is actually rounded to give you a little bit more comfort. Whoever's in charge over there at Tortuga HQ of the back design did a pretty good job. What? It's about the bag. This video is about the bag. Cappadocia, Turkey. I hadn't heard of it before. Magical place. Got some serious steps in today, because there is landscape out here, y'all. It's one of those destinations you just have to see to believe. I mean, back to the bag. In 2009, Fred Perrotta and Jeremy Michael Cohen, Fred, sorry if I mispronounced that, went backpacking in Europe, a classic young person's adventure. But their backpacks failed them. Jeremy had a strap break, and Fred brought a hiking pack for some reason. So, unlike normal people who would usually just complain about it and buy a new one, they decided to start a company. Fred worked at Google, so he quit that. Bold move. And Jeremy was a filmmaker. Like me, Jeremy's are just a little bigger. Shut the front door. They both have gorgeous hair, too. Unreal. They were actually inspired by one of the greatest entrepreneurial books of our time, The 4-Hour Workweek. Tim gets me. This bag right here has 3 awards, digital stickers, badges on the website for this bag, from Wirecutter, Travel and Leisure, and Pack Hacker. The good old durability test. What makes this bag actually tough? Does the material hold up? How many falls, drops, and spills can this bag take until it breaks? We're gonna find out. We talked about the exterior of this bag, made with EPX200 from Challenge sailcloth. And there's a reason that is not only durable, but really eco-friendly. Most waterproof materials have substances in them. They are made with PFAS. If you've done any research, then you know these PFAS are terrible for the environment. But this is different. It's eco-friendly, doesn't have PFAS in it. The special thing about this material is it's made with 3 different layers. It's not a spray-on material, so it's gonna last longer. You have your tough polyester outer layer. Then you have your cross-ply reinforcement, like an X bracing on top of that. And then you have your ripstop backing. These 3 layers are laminated together. So now you have a very strong, durable substance. Apparently it takes 25 pounds of force to rip the bag. The abrasion test is said to have a rating of 500, which means you can scrub it with sandpaper up to 500 times before it scratches. And it has a waterproof rating of 200 plus PSI, which is very high. But instead of taking their word for it, let's put it to the test. The only thing that I disagree with so far is the abrasion or scratch test. Granted, we've just been dragging it on some of these streets, but Future Geo here, and I want to put a button or a bow on the durability test. I've done the dropping and the dragging, and clearly there's some marks on the bag, and I'm not worried about aesthetically how it looks, but can it still function? After that, does this fabric still hold up? I'm here, unfortunately, by myself, and I have a hose, so I'm gonna try to mimic a rain type situation. Extra for good luck. Inside. Oh, forgot I had cables in there, shoot. There's a little bit of water soaking through right there. Overall, we're dry. Wow. Let me know what you think, but in my opinion, this passed the durability test. I was purposely dragging this through the walls of caves, dragging it along cement streets and letting it fall, and it still was able to repel water. It didn't just completely soak through the bag. So if you actually took care of your bag, then I think it would last even longer. There's that point in the video again where you're like, yeah, that guy, he's working hard. He's out there, how he's walking, he's definitely getting the steps in, and he's talking about this bag. I'm learning something. Maybe I'll hit the red button that says subscribe. And if I've done that, thank you. Then maybe you'd hit the like button and drop a comment, because comments help with the whole thing. All types of things going on here as I beg for subscribers. This is what I'm doing now. It's not that big of a deal. Huge deal, actually. Oh, I went for that hike yesterday. I was filming, just didn't work out. Some of the footage did not come together. So new outfit, new day, last day. Got to check out, leave in a minute. Could just stand here all day and look, but I got to deliver the goods. 2 things that have to last on a good quality bag, the zippers and the buckles. But it is a Woojin buckle from the research that I did, and that's important because Woojin makes military grade buckles. The outside of the bag, Tortuga chose a number 8 YKK zipper with a PU coating to find a nice balance between durability and waterproofing. They're not gonna roll quite as smooth as a bag that doesn't have this aqua guard on the outside. And then a truly amazing thing happened. It started to rain. Now we can actually test if these AquaGuard zippers work, if this bag is truly waterproof. Out here in the streets with the Tortuga, let's go. The AquaGuard zippers, I mean, look at this, the seal. Like it held up. Dry in the electronics compartment. Okay, got the bag. You think it's comfortable, but then my head, I don't really know the correct way to sit. It doesn't work for me. We got to talk more about this back panel. If you open the back up, you can slide out this panel, composite plastic, and it's, rigid enough that provides some stiffness, but also flexy and stiff. When I hit that robot move hard, it must be the rotator, it gets me. Man, you should have seen me at the club in my 20s. This bat wing is going to be your height adjustment system. It even has graduation marks on the bat wing so you can adjust the shoulder straps depending on your height. The Velcro is super tight. I've never had an issue of it slipping or sliding or felt like it was going to. But my gripe with this is the Velcro gonna last over the course of 5 years? And how often am I switching bags with somebody who is 6 or 8 inches taller or shorter than me? And the graduation marks, they're nice, but with not a number system, what am I gonna say? I was at the little one above the double. It either number it or I gotta put my name on it. Oh, Tortuga, Tortuga, Tortuga. Tortuga has been slapping hip belts on bags since 2009. It doesn't look good to me. Just getting fired up about hip belts. I love a good controversy. Actually, I don't. I'm more of a peacemaker. It's my biggest weakness. Are you a hip belt person or not? Drop a comment and let me know. Here are 2 things I appreciate about Tortuga with the hip belt. They don't charge extra for it, like some brands. Wondered. It was a kind of a clue-ish. And the second thing is it's removable. So if I don't want it, I can not use it. I can not only just let it hang off, that would be annoying. I could undo it. Gone with the hip belt. It looks better to me. I wanted to Gotta one strap it here for the, easy. It takes a couple seconds and then it's on, and now you look like and my other gripe is it snags, it catches on things. I'm not gonna be high and tight tucked in on the plane getting on, so then when I'm getting on, I'm banging into the aisles. You know, when I'm taking this off, it's banging into things. I don't enjoy it. The pockets come on, I mean, it's cool to double open. And my son did ask me why I was wearing a double fanny pack. You know, that made me feel really good. Fit in here, like, I got a little baggie, you could put baggy things in. Not like that. Come on, it's a family channel. These are electrolytes. Tortuga does claim that if you pack your bag out with 22 pounds, this hip belt will take 17 pounds off of your shoulders. Maybe that's the case, and if so, I'm the idiot. If you are a heavy packer and you really want to take weight off of your shoulders, then a hip belt is a good option. But if you want to pretend you have strong shoulders, even though you're aging more and more every single day, and you want to eliminate the hip belt because of looks, then that's just my preference, okay? I realize I've been talking about all the positive things with this bag, but we will get to the negatives, I promise. The reason I think this bag is working so well is because Fred and Jeremy, two people behind the bag and behind the company that actually care. And it's a business. Of course, they care about profit margin and bottom line, but ultimately they really do want to make a good travel experience. And you can tell. I have two things left to accomplish. The pack out test, show you what actually fit in this bag for a 7-day trip, and the final verdict and thoughts on the bag. We're gonna do that when we get back to Greece. But in order to do that, we need to return the rental car, take a flight, stay in a hotel, take another flight, and we are back to the church bells. The Tortuga Pro has 40 liters of capacity. The dimensions are 22 by 14 by 8. Approximately. The bag weighs 4.5 pounds empty. The Osprey from Farpoint is also 40 liters and only weighs 3.5 pounds when empty. According to my scientific calculations, this bag is actually 4.74 pounds. Let's start with these smaller pockets, the ones on the outside. This is a top access pocket, really easy to get to. In here, I traveled with a pair of earbuds and a 10,000 milliamp charger. As you go, it always ends up with a couple more things. I really enjoyed this side access pocket. Notice how Tortuga has an extra layer of fabric over this zipper. It tucks into the side and you can barely see this pocket. It's also easy to access if you swing the bag around off one shoulder. That's why I enjoyed storing the passports back here. See your concern now, why would you store passports in an easy access pocket for thieves? They're usually in here in airports, major airports. As a family of 4, I'm aware of my surroundings, and I have to access these a lot as we go through customs, in and out of security, in and out of lounges. They have our priority passes in here, so it's just easy access. If we're gonna be on a crowded subway or we're transitioning from the airport and have a long journey to our accommodation, then I will take it out of here and store it somewhere a little bit safer. Can't tell you where. And then you're gonna have a top access pocket here that's more for organization. The lining is all 70D ripstop polyester. It feels nice and premium. They have some nice microfiber finishes on areas where you want to keep things a little bit safer and more padded. Universal adapter from ECOPak. As you can see, nice deep pocket. 20,000 milliamp charger from Ugreen. DJI setup for the mics, and my electronics pack out. Now, I do like this storage and organization. I ended up using this zipper pocket on the trip. My only gripe is, who really uses these pen holders? And honestly, are we putting credit cards in the credit card slots? And for the main event, nice big open space. You can see the nice tapered to the bottom, so it's a little wider up top, a little smaller down at the bottom. I chose to use a vacuum seal bag from Air Go-Go. I'll do a deeper review on this, but it did work well for the trip. 2 pairs of shorts, 3 pairs of pants, 6 t-shirts, 3 long sleeve shirts, and a jacket. As you can see, the bag did condense down a little bit. Fits fairly nicely in here. Got some space and room on the side. Selfie stick for crucial shots. 7 pairs of socks, 7 pairs of underwear, med kit, flight pack, day pack, toiletry kit, laptop compartment in the back. I did enjoy this extra mesh storage back here. Air pump can go back there. This is a really cheap flat pack sunglasses case, but I feel like it protects the sunglasses during travel. There always seemed to be a little bit more room in the top of this bag. 1, I had this extra mesh area to play with, and then 2, The top of the bag tapers up a little bit, so you do have extra storage once everything kind of settles down towards the bottom of the bag. Sleep mask, white noise machines. Overall, for a 40-liter bag, I think it packs out really well. All right. Oh, the chairs are for the bags. The final bag presentation. If you travel a few times a year and you're just looking for a bag to put your stuff in, it's gonna last a while. It's got YKK zippers, but it's 1/3 of the price because you really care about price. You don't travel all that much. Tom Tuck, gonna be a great option. One of the great travel bags out there. If you want something a little higher quality, if you care a little bit more about design, really high quality materials, if you want to invest in Fred and Jeremy and a company that's trying to use recycled, sustainable materials, they seem like nice guys, and they're trying to enhance your experience with every little touch they put on the bag, and you got the money for it, then the Tortuga might be for you. And if you're still undecided, then check out this video where I talk about the packed travel setup. It's a really good one bag travel setup. Or this video where I break down the Wandered Transit travel bag. Very popular for people to travel with and has a ton of features, pockets, and zippers. Love you for being here.